Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my Minecraft hardcore world. You can clearly see that major changes have happened in between videos. I've finally gone through the process and I've switched over my world into new loaders and whatnot, all that stuff, and so I now have shaders and a bunch of other stuff. And I know I did talk about this a few weeks ago. The villagers actually did stay when I switched the world over, so I don't have any problems with that. So I didn't have to do anything weird or stupid. So the world is still exactly the same. It's just I'm now launching it through a different folder and whatnot. So everything's up to date. So I'm on 1.21.11 now. So the world is on the most up-to-date version possible, which I think does give new features and stuff. I'm not really aware of what all of them are. I know there's like the baby mobs and stuff, but I don't know if I'll end up seeing them or not. Maybe not today, maybe at some point. Or the I'm pretty sure they were in the 1.21.11 update, but I'm not entirely sure. But with that in mind, I will eventually be getting the boards on the house moved up here. I don't know when that'll happen. Probably be done by next week. But for now, we do have 3 more new ones. Phanto Bright said Slime Farm, which I've made those multiple times, and they are definitely good for potion making, so I will definitely want slimes. And then Space Slime said Dragon Breath Farm, also like, yeah, Dragon Farm in the end. He also just said, you know, just make the end look beautiful. I would love to terraform the end and make it all like unique and cool looking, so I will hopefully happen at some point. I do have to go to the end first because I have been slow playing this world quite a bit, so like I haven't done that much. We will start more progression today. I have plans for that. And then Phantom Bread also said a auto food farm, which I have seen stuff like that, which I'm not entirely sure how to make those, but I know you can make like something simple, just like a villager carrot auto farm, and then set up popper systems and whatnot so that it automatically collects it, and then I can even automatically smelt it, all that fun stuff. So I will eventually set that kind of stuff up. Yeah, but for today, I have some more world progression plans, because when it comes to the idea board, I'm definitely going to keep putting the ideas in as they come. But I'm at a point in the world right now where doing them isn't really easy. Is that the best way to say it? Like, I'm just looking at the board right now, like stuff like Enderman XP farm. I haven't gone to the end yet, so like I built the cobblestone generator, which I forgot to write that down as completed, so that is completed. And then a giant statue, it's like I don't have tons of materials. I would like elytra. I would just like more stuff. And that's how all these builds are, like big builds, like a farm, like farms that I eventually will build. I'm not really in a position where I can easily move around and do certain things. Like there's just world progression stuff that needs to happen for that first. And part of that is I would like to get netherite armor. I know that I could easily go and kill the Ender Dragon right now. Yes, I'm aware that with this armor and all that, it's easy. But that's going to be a later day. At some point, that will happen. One of the things that I want to do is get netherite so that I can easily achieve that and I can feel like I'm indestructible. And then I hopefully don't have to one day, you know, start up the video being like, yeah, this world's gone. We're going to have to do something new. I don't want that to happen. In this video, we're going to start the setup process for the ancient debris mining. I'm probably going to mine a little bit of it on camera, maybe even show me getting some. I don't know how much I'm going to get. The process is wishy-washy, but first, I kind of want to set up just a home base when I go through, because I don't want stuff coming through. I also don't want to just get, like, I'm in a weird spot on my spawn, so I'm not entirely sure if we load. Hopefully the game didn't just crash. That would not be good. But, okay, yeah. I want to just build like a little box here that when you come in, you just kind of have a little home base. And then I need to build a tunnel that takes me down to Y15. I'm going to just strip mine because, yeah, that's the easiest manner of doing ancient debris farming. I think everybody who's mined for ancient debris, you just strip mine. I do personally really wish that I had a much better spawn in the nether, because this is atrocious. It's one of the worst spawn. Worser, is that a word? One of my least favorite spawns, like up comparable with just, you know, being in a cavern or something. Like just pretty rough spawn point to have to deal with. Why am I building this so high? That don't need to be that high. Okay, I think I saw a piglin the other week when I was playing. I honestly don't know how the piglin came through the portal when you look at where I'm at, but I just simply need just a little home, like a little home base when I come in here. And I do eventually plan on moving my portal spot, and I'm hoping that it doesn't link to this spot, because this spot's pretty bad. So when I do move it, I would hope that it's gonna unlink. But in the meantime, we gotta make myself at home. How when I come in here, I'm safe. But I need to get to Y. What is it? What Y are we on? I'm on Y73. I need to get to Y15. So I need to go pretty far down. We're gonna start mining down, and this right here, exactly what I was worried about, is I have to go down through this somehow, and this looks terrible. How am I supposed to scale down this? This is where I mean by the spawn point that I was given. Pretty rough. Goodness, this is such a bad spot to have to be in. But this is a necessary evil course of action? I don't entirely know. Problem is I'm gonna run out of blocks. So this is going a little bit better than I thought it would so far. I'll be fully honest with you. I thought that this was gonna be really obnoxious, which it clearly is already. But for how it could have went, I'll take it. So definitely the goal right now is to just get down to, look at my thing, we're at Y57. I need to get down to 15, and then, hello, Mr. Slime. Why did I call it a slime? It's a magma cube. Getting my mob entities mixed up there. And glowstone. Yeah, actually, why not? I don't know when I'm gonna acquire this again, so materials are always a good thing to get. Never want to pass up on materials. And I'm gonna eventually will box this whole thing in, because I don't want to be coming down here one day, you know, going down to mine some netherite, and then I just get absolutely beamed by a ghast out of left field. Just straight sniped. That would be terrible. I don't want that. I don't want that. Other than that initial spot there that I had to climb down, it looks like we're gonna make it to the bottom with relative ease, as long as I don't hit like another open cavern, like in a massive opening. We're almost at 15. Oh, that's just, I was really hoping that I'd be able to make it in a straight line. I wanted to make the whole thing just one straight shot down to the bottom, but no, we can't have nice things around here. So we got a hook to the left, one, and we're almost at the bottom. And yeah, here's the point. Now the thought is that I can just make a nice little, let me get this off the screen for you guys, sorry. I always hate it when I feel like I need to like fill time, because like I'm doing stuff, but I feel like I need to say something. You know what I'm doing. It's just a little, this is a home base. Like, build a little spot here. Here's home base. You know how it is. Now I can do my tunnels off this. It's pretty straightforward. Like today we're gonna start a tunnel here. We're not gonna start quite yet, because I would love to go and create my little box before we start. And seeing this whole thing with shaders and stuff is so nice. Like, I've always wanted to play with shaders. It's a weird thing, because I think everybody, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people probably had the same experience as me growing up watching people playing Minecraft. And then you get to the point where you could finally play it, and now, like, I can finally put mods and stuff on it, and I can finally, even though, like I said, I'm not heavily modding this whatsoever, I promise you that. Like, we're gonna keep this pretty vanilla. Like, yes, I'm in a mod folder, but this is more for like just shaders, quality of life, that kind of stuff. It will not throw like random stuff at you. You're not gonna all of a sudden click on one of my videos one day and there's just like a Pokemon or something. That's not happening. We're not doing that. We're keeping things relatively generic. Like, this is still base vanilla. It's like, yes, there's shaders, makes the game look better, but at the end of the day, the game itself is still pretty standard. Like, I will keep that promise. If I, like, and the way I'll keep that promise as well is if you ever see me doing like a non-vanilla world, it's gonna be, I will promise you it will be because I'm doing a separate series. So, which I do want to do. I very much want to, at some point, start up a second series doing other different stuff in the game, because this game has so much to hold. I will definitely not have this be the last. Like, the only world I do. There is stuff definitely in the making. We'll see how long it takes for it to process, because a lot of it's right now still just in the rudimentary idea phase, but this is what's in the works. I'm gonna keep doing it every single week, even though I feel like I haven't made the biggest progress, but I'm hoping that we can get past the nitty-gritty, which is this kind of stuff, the whole, I have to sit and mine it for hours for ancient debris, because I think I need like 40 pieces of ancient debris. I have to find a lot of ancient debris. We're gonna do some mining on camera here, because I want to find a few ancient debris, even though, yes, I'm gonna finally acknowledge it. I don't have an, are you kidding me? Don't have an upgrade template. Unfortunately, right now acquiring the netherite tools and armor is not on the table, because until I go into a bastion, there will be no upgrade templates. So next week, I'm gonna go find a bastion. I'm gonna probably review my old footage and try and pinpoint where that bastion was. And we're gonna go bastion diving, hunting for an upgrade template. And then maybe even some armor trims, which scares me because if there's any chance of you witnessing this world ending, it's, oh, let's go. It is in a bastion. Now there are ancient debris already? We got 2 pieces at least? Let's go. Okay, people always say mine around it a little bit, you know, make sure that there isn't a 3rd piece. 2 pieces is really good off the bat. A lot of the mining, I'm gonna do a little bit more. We're gonna keep talking. A lot of the main mining for the ancient debris is gonna be off camera. Like, hopefully it doesn't take too long, because sometimes I can go decently long between debris finds. So I'm not sure if I want to try and talk in between the whole thing, or if I want to just do like a quick little, I don't know, time lapse just to do. So I'll decide. Oh, that's always great. Soul sand. Why is soul sand here? Where am I? Okay, I probably am going to just do a quick little jump cut to whenever I find another piece. Oh yeah, that sucks. Okay, lava. But now I can finally start just strip mining in opposite directions. So yeah, I'll do a quick little time lapse of just me, you know, smacking some blocks, and you'll see when I stumble upon hopefully another piece of ancient debris. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, what lava pool am I running into? Because if you could just witness, all these tunnels are literally hitting the same lava pool at about the same distance. So it's like, what on earth am I mining into? And this is also frustrating, because because of these lava pools, I've been unable to get out of this, what's this block you would call it? Like this basalt biome that I'm in. Like, it's just been nothing but basalt and blackstone. It's really annoying, because normally you can just zip through this stuff. Oh, it feels dumb, but out of frustration, I might just be cutting my losses on this, and we're gonna just leave this for another day, because this is making me not happy. So we're gonna just head back to the overworld, and we're just gonna try and see what's up for a little bit, and I'll show you guys around how things look with shaders on, because it's kind of a whole new thing going on here with shaders on. And I should probably get some chests down there. I put the 2 chests up by the portal, but I might move them down there, because if I'm mining for a while, I'm gonna want to take all my stuff back and dump them out of chests, because I'm gonna be the type of player where I kind of want to keep just about every single block I can acquire, because who knows when I'm gonna need it. Because even simple things like netherrack, it's like all of a sudden in the late game, it is so quick to just plow through that on a build. I'd rather not have to go out of my way to mine it, so we're gonna keep everything. Just get, oh, that's why. I was like, why did I just get hurled out of the portal? I'm like, I got chucked. Can I not hit stuff through there? I got absolutely beamed through the portal. I was so confused. I got a good idea of something to do real quick, so I'm gonna clear my inventory, and I'll show you what I gotta do, because I got a recommendation on doing this. I didn't put it on the idea board because it wasn't a big idea, but it is a idea that I will be doing. Alright, so here's the idea that I was told to do, and this was another comment by Fanto Bright. As anyone has seen, he has left so many ideas, and I want to thank him so much for that support. I love seeing his comments, and those kind of comments make things easier, knowing that I have people who are enjoying what I'm doing. So it makes it easier for me creating this stuff, knowing that I'm not just putting my stuff out on the internet and no one cares about them. So thank you so much for all the support. And Phantom Bright said to build a Ender Pearl stasis chamber, which, I had Ender Pearls and I forgot to grab them. But I will build the stasis chamber and then go grab them. Because part of this is my iron farm, and even though I don't know how much iron I need, but I'd like to just let it accumulate. That way I could potentially just do a ton of stuff with with the iron if I want to. So, trying to think, it's F3 plus G, I believe, is chunk borders, which is, that's an inconvenient spot for that. Okay. We might need to just build 4, and if I placed one, let's say I just place one here and here. Keep these 2 chunks loaded. And then we'll come over here, and we'll place one here and here. And we'll just keep these 4 chunks loaded at all times, because the stasis chamber, I guess the Ender Pearl stasis chamber, keeps the chunks loaded. I'm not entirely sure if that's what he was telling me to do when he commented it. I don't know if he wanted me to just do like a, you know, like a recall stasis chamber, which is a little more complicated. I think then you'd have to set up some like fishing pole fun thing, that way you can, like, you know, pull the fishing rod and then it'll teleport you back home. That's also a good idea. I'm not sure if that's what he meant or if he did mean the chunk loader. I'm gonna be building the chunk loader. If he meant the other thing, then I can also try and build that at some point. So hopefully he lets me know. It looks like it needs to be 9 blocks deep. So in order for that to work, okay, we need the stasis chamber. Probably gonna just put it here and here. It needs to be there and there, because they can't be like that in a certain spot, because if they're next to each other, then I don't know how the whole water floating situation is gonna work. So we're gonna be putting it like that, and then over here we're thinking probably here and here. And first one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we just need to go down 1 more in order to put the soul sand. And I need to... the nice thing is it works as a bubble elevator, so going back up is pretty easy when I have the water I need. You just had to spawn there, didn't you? I broke that block there, so you just had to spawn there. Oh my goodness. You despicable person. I despise you. Brother, that fire is crazy. Die. 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 This sword was way too good for that to have taken that long. And that is all 4 of them done. So all I gotta do is throw the pearls down. And they shouldn't hit the bottom because 9 blocks should be enough. I saw stuff saying that should easily be comfortable enough for that to not hit the bottom. Yeah. I wish I didn't have to make 4 of them, but I do. So it's always kind of fun seeing them bobbing up and down like that. And stasis chambers are always very easy to make. And they don't take up much space and they don't look that stupid, because it's just a hole with water and an ender pearl bouncing up and down. They should stay if I were to close the world and restart. In mine, I don't know how much more we have. I'm gonna go... let me... yeah, sorry. Once again, let me get that gone. Now you can see the world without it. And I planted a nice little tree there, so that's... I definitely like the way this courtyard area is looking. I would want to work on making some paths in between builds. That way stuff kind of connects and interlines. I'll get that chest out, just a random chest. And then when you come in here, need some natural lighting. I love the windows. It's now with the whole shaders on, those windows make the natural lighting of this build so much more aesthetically pleasing to look at. And you come up here, and I haven't done anything to this. So, still think I said I was hoping to get some ideas on what to build. I do want to do a telescope. Probably gonna eventually just be its own video. I don't know how much in mind I have. I'll do something up there at some point. Why did I get a seed? Okay, but great. It's a good week. Good week. I definitely had some fun. Made some progress with some ancient debris, so we're gonna hopefully then get some great templates. And then one of these days, I'm gonna pop in and, you know, like, you're gonna see me like this. I ain't gonna be wearing diamonds. I'm gonna be wearing ancient debris. Netherite. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice. Oh, the shaders, they make this world so much nicer. Honestly, just let me know what you think of the shaders. If you think it's a better touch, or if you want something else, or if you have a different shaders that you like and you think, I think you should use these shaders, they look way cooler. Please comment them down below so I can take a look at them, because maybe I like them better. Because I'm just using the top one, which is Complementary Reimagined, which is just like the top shader. I've already used it. Looks nice, so I just wanted to use it again. So, other than that, I think it looks really good. Creates a really good aesthetic to the world, and that's about all I have for you this week. So, remember, keep commenting down below. I love reading them, and I have really enjoyed the support. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs right now, and so feel free to subscribe. It really helps me out, helps the channel. So thank you so much for watching and for making it to this part of the video and continuing to listen to my rambling, because that's pretty much what this whole channel is. It's watching a special little guy ramble for 20 minutes on his Minecraft world. I'll see you all next week. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and peace.